Hi guys, it's Shell, Sunbury Housewives. Welcome back to another DIY. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see future DIYs. Today I am making a windmill decor piece, so let's get into the video. The first thing I'm doing is taking this tin bucket from the Dollar Tree, and I'm taking nail polish with acetone and removing the words from the front and the back. I just take this cotton round and soak it with the nail polish remover and just sit it there for a second and then wipe it off. It is super easy. Next, I'm going to remove the handles, so I just move it back and forth before they break off. They break off really easy. And then I'm going to take these scissors and I'm going to cut the tin apart. I take it across the seam, and then at the bottom, be very careful. I did cut myself, not too bad, but I do move the tin out of the way so that I don't get cut again. And it cuts super easy. So I'd made a template with some cardstock, and I am going to draw my template out onto the tin that I had cut, and I end up making 10 blades. I wasn't sure if I was going to use all 10. I ended up using all 10, but yeah, so I just go back and forth until I get all 10 drew out, and I used a paint marker to do this. Pencil did not show up. And then I just use my favorite scissors, the Betty Crocker from the Dollar Tree, and cut across the lines. Again, it cuts super easy. Now that they're all cut out, I took my little drill bit and cut a hole so that I'd be able to put the wire through. This was super easy instead of trying to either nail through. So I did a couple, and then I went to go do the rest of them, and then I got to thinking, I wonder if they'll do them all at once, because I'm lazy like that. And it worked. Smart thinking on my part. Now that I have all my holes drilled, I took this garden decor piece from Dollar Tree, and I'm taking off the leaves and the flower so that I could use just the wire. So I used this spare tin to shape my wire into the U shape that I need. I ended up cutting off part of the wire that I didn't need because it was longer than I needed it to. And then I'm just going to thread onto the wire my blades. I have this piece of wood from a previous project that I thought would be perfect for a stand for this. So I placed it in to see where I wanted to drill my holes so that I could just push into the wire and be able to glue the wire into the holes. It ended up being an actual perfect fit. So now I'm going to begin to figure out my spacing for each of the blades and hot glue those to the wire. I just eyeball that and see what looks good, and then I hot glue each blade down to the wire For the center thing, I just used a mason jar lid and folded in half. And then I had these wire with a white coating, and I just cut off 10 pieces and took off the white coating. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue each piece to each blade and adhere it to the center part in between the fold. Once that's done, I'm going to give plenty of hot glue to make sure that it stays put. I add a dot of hot glue to the end or the bottom of each blade for like a rivet look. So once it's painted, it'll actually look like a nail or a rivet head. I paint the wood piece with my elephant paint, and I just wipe it off as soon as it's done so it looks more like a stain. I love how that turned out. I also use the elephant chalk paint to dull down the metal just a little. I still want that galvanized look, but not as shiny. And then I do use the Waverly chalk paint in truffle and in hazelnut to give the rust effect. And I go over the blades in certain spots and on the rivet heads, glue dots. And I love how it turned out. It looks weathered and old, and it's perfect for me. So now I just glue the wire into the holes and I stick it on my mantle, and this is how it looks. I love it. It has a little area where you could put something on, or you could just leave it the way it is. But I really love how this turned out. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.